So you've been told you rush your swings, and that rushing is leading to your poor tempo and your inconsistent shots. Well, what if I told you you're not rushing at all? Take a look at these two swings and tell me which one looks rushed to you and looks like your swing. You picked number one, right? And I agree, it does look a little frantic, but here's the truth. In both of those swings, my hands and arms were moving at the exact same speed. The total time of the swing is basically identical. So where you see rushing, I see speed. When you feel rushed, I want you to take that feeling and reframe it as speed. I don't want you to slow down. That speed is your biggest asset, so why would you want to take it away? So today we're going to use a drill that lets you keep that speed, but simply move it to the right time in your swing. Say goodbye to rushing and hello to effortless speed. Let's get started. So the issue isn't speed. The issue is when you're using it. You're firing your hands and arms before your body is ready. And that's what's causing your tempo issues and your inconsistent strikes. Think of a sprinter in the starting blocks. If they jump out before the gun starts, they're not too fast, they're just too early. And that's what you're doing. Your hands are the sprinter and the body is the starting gun. The top players do this differently. Their body fires the gun and then the hands, the arms and club follows. So today we're going to turn your rushing into speed and move that speed to where we want it most, down here and through the ball at impact. So the drill is called the pause and plant, and what this does, it first gives you time, which allows you to feel your body starting first. That's the gun going off before your hands fire. So it's backswing, it's pause, which is the extra time. It's this lift of this lead heel and the plant, which is the gun firing, and now you can unload your speed. It's the same speed, but you're just changing the sequence. So make your normal backswing to the top and stop. When you get here, we can have the pause, and this is that extra time to feel this change of sequence. Now here, I want you to lift your lead heel slightly. As you do that, all that's left on the ground is the ball of the left foot. But this is great. By isolating that, the next move, which applies pressure to that spot, is going to feel so easy. So as you plant your heel back down, feel that pressure shift automatically to the ball of that left foot. Give that a try. So I want you to feel how easy this is. If you have room, grab a club. If not, you can do it without one. Take your pause at the top of the swing and lift your heel. Straight away, you feel the ball of your left foot, because that's where we're going to shift that pressure to as we plant. Now, I'm sure you understand this move, or you've seen this move when you've watched the top golfers swing. But why is it so hard to do? Well, first, you don't give yourself time to have this correct sequence. But now with this pause, you have this time. And secondly, you don't isolate the one part of the left foot we want that pressure moving onto. But when we lift that lead heel, we now have that as well. So if I hit a shot with these steps slowly to start with, it would look like this. It's up to the top and pause. We lift the heel and then plant. And that's the pressure moving onto that ball of the left foot. And then we can fire. So with or without a club, do that a few times now and you'll straight away start to feel this new sequence building up. Once you have the new feeling, we're on to the final step, and that's the fun part. Once we plant, it's time for your speed. Remember, it's no more rushing, because your rushing is now your speed. So get some shots and just keep going over this drill. This is what I want you to feel when you go and take this to the practice range or when you're doing this at home. So we've got the backswing, we've got the pause, we're lifting the heel and isolating that ball of the left foot, and that's where we're moving that pressure onto. And once we plant, we can make the speed. So let me hit some shots. And we're going to build it up to these faster swings. So it's to the top and pause, it's lift and plant. I'm feeling that pressure shift before my hands fire. It's the same speed, but it's a better sequence. The rushing is gone, and the rushing is now your speed. So it's backswing, pause, it's lift, it's plant, and then speed. It's more control. Those mishits you had before will no longer happen because we're getting to the ground after the ball. The club is not getting stuck behind without that body making its reset. So let me show you what was happening, just to recap, if we go back to your old way. When you felt rushed, it will be your hands firing first before your body. It'll be the same speed, but if the hands fire before the body, it's easy for your club to get to the ground before the ball. So your low point ends up being back behind the ball, leading to that heavy or thin shot. But it's almost impossible to go the ball and then the ground. And that was the miss hit you were feeling before. And that's what happens when your sequence is wrong. But again, with this drill and this body first, it's to the top and pause, it's the lift, it's the pressure, and then you can bring the speed. You won't be able to rush if you reset the body first. So as you plant and shift, that pressure, it's leading to this resetting, almost like a re-centering. And as you do this, your upper arm here is going to drop to the side of your body as a result. You're going to get this reconnection. As you continue to rotate, as this right elbow moves just in front of your right hip, and your shaft is going to be roughly parallel to the ground. So this is your new sequence. It's the body, and then this arm reconnecting. Again, this is very different to what was happening before if you got out of line in your rushed feel. Your low point now is not getting left behind here as it would have before. And now from here, everything starts to happen quite naturally. Your hands and arms slow down around waist height, and that's when the speed transfers into the shaft and through into the club head. And that's how we take your speed and move it to where we want it, here at impact. So we turned your rushing into speed, and we moved it from here but down into impact. But it's using the drill to change your sequence. If you don't, and your rushing comes back, your inconsistent strikes will return because you haven't recentered before you fired your arms. Now, why the drill is perfect to give you time to give the lift and plant, I'm not really going to suggest you go out and play on the course. So you can use the drill at home or on the range, and then we can start to integrate it into your swing. So the first part of this integrating is we can drop the physical plant. So it's backswing and pause, but I still want you to feel how that pressure shifts just without the lift and plant. And once you've done that pressure shift, it's fire to finish. The plant feel is still there, but we're just not lifting the heel first. So it's backswing, pause, the pressure, and then fire. And you'll start to see how this flows a little bit more. Now the second step, we can drop the pause, or we can have like a bridge where we can reduce the size of it. So it's backswing, pressure shift, and fire. The pause is reduced, but it's still there. That little window at the top, but it's now really blending in to your swing. So it's backswing, which flows more into this change of direction. Again, it's same speed, but just better sequence. And as this really gets built in, this is all going to happen as your backswing is about to finish. There's no stopping and starting. It's going to be more of this smooth transition when the pressure shifts as you reach the top, and then the hands follow. So it's backswing, pressure shift, and fire. And you can start to feel this new sequence with the drill giving you. You can always go back to the drill and go back to the pause and the lift and plant. But we want to start working it into your swing as soon as you start to feel it. That's what we're after. Remember, when you feel rushed, it's not because you're doing this too quick. It's because you're doing it too early. We want the same speed. We want the better sequence. So the key takeaway here is this. You're not rushing, you're just early. Your hands are firing before your body is ready. So to fix the sequence, it has to be the body, then hands and arms, and everything changes. You're not too fast. I want you to keep that speed, but let's use it when it matters. It's same speed, but better sequence. Now, as always, I put everything from today's video in your very own PDF video guide. And if you're already a member, you can find that inside of the community. But if you're not, please come along and join. It's free and it'll be great to have you part of it. So click the link below. And I'm still offering the opportunity for a free swing analysis. So don't miss out on that. But again, the details are inside the community. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I release new videos like this every week to help you play smarter and more consistent golf. And drop a comment if you have any questions. I read every one and I'll get back to you. Now, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.